Come on, come on. There we go. Send. All right. And I'll move this like right here. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Old cafe modeling. Okay. I got plenty to do today. 2S Fuse. Ah, ha, 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 ha. What's up, Fusey? Fusey, my boy. Okay, so last time I was working on this, I did want to change the scale of these doors because, yeah, I'm just not crazy about these being all short like that. So I think, let's see, I think the move here, just setting up a Trello for survival works. That is my shit. Fuck yes. That's the real shit. When you get a Trello board or whatever kind of checklist going, start planning that shit. That's how you do it. Let me see. So are all these are just all in Bartendier. Where are these? This one, and this one. Upstairs door. This is not an upstairs door. Select hierarchy. Delete. This one. Delete. Delete. Yep. Select hierarchy. Delete. Okay. But these ones do Shift S to Shift A. Empty. And we'll put this in here, and we'll call this Bartendier upstairs doors. And I'll take all 3 of these boys and put them in there. There we go. Is that all of them? Yes. John Joe says, I gotta sleep soon. Just dropped by to say Happy Christmas, Steven. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. I was gonna say Happy Christmas right now, but Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And to all, what is it? Or is that, am I thinking of to all a good night? Thanks for swinging by though, John Jiro. Get some rest. Merry motherfucking Christmas. Oh shit, yeah, Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas. Okay, so let's make some. Are these doors all uniform? These ones better be fucking uniform. I think they are. Let me see. We'll grab these. Come on, super nice. Okay, make a face. Right click. Separate. Oops, I gotta move this out of the way. Separate selection. Just grab that. And let's see. Can I? Nope. Shift H, tab. 7, 1, 4? Wait, 7, 8. I forget what my damn numbers are. That's fine. KZC. From the tip top all the way dibbity down to Chinatown. January's lit on this Trello. I'm making the hunger, thirst, and energy stuff. January, nice. I can't wait for January. Let's see, let's take these and inset, but make them. Oh, that's weird. What's happening there? Why does it do that? What the fuck is happening there? Maybe I should split these and then inset? Weird. Why? Oh, because one has to go one way and the other goes the... Stupid. Let's see. What if I just grab one and hold control? Oh, that's a weird thing. Oh, it's so crazy. Wait, this one kind of gets fucked up too. Oh, this is so weird. I decided I'll make those base building systems later on in the year as they're not currently important, as well as multiplayer. Prioritizing shit. That's my shit. That is my shit right there. Let's see, I have to go in and fix these now. Who does this belong to? Who does this belong to? Where does that go? Okay, so that, I guess, belongs there? Wait a second. What if I did this? This is kind of... This is crazy. Let's move you. Nope. Split, and then move you. There we go. Inset. Okay, so I at least know who this belongs to. What is this shit? Maybe this goes here? What the fuck is this? Vertices. Oh, it never like... That is so annoying. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do then. Just grab this one. Inset. Grab this one. Ah, look at that. It doesn't even... Do I have to do it from this side? Nope, it just is busted as fuck. You know what? Fuck you, face. There we go. Instead, I'll just have a single door. Turn off my heater. It's getting warm in here. I've decided I'll have two different types of terrain, and the player can choose an island with the ocean with surrounding islands, or or infinite terrain. Those are good selections. Yeah, that changes it up. So shit. Let me see. Something I'm wondering about is like, how do you... fuck it. Let's just go in there and do it. Shift H. And go like this. Let's see. That's down the middle. Okay. And then I'm also work on forest based on of height map, so the darker areas will have denser amount of trees, whereas lighter areas will have less. Right on. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. I guess I can just cut across here. Let me see. Oops, KZC didn't make a, there we go. And gotta do this right. I wonder if this will be okay. Let's see. Oh, it needs one more from top to bottom. Right, maybe. Okay, let's say that's enough. Faces. Oop. Okay, Dio. Yo, dudes, what's up, Dio? How you doing, Dio? What's the deal, Dio? I'm not rushing this game because I want to, and I need to take my time, and I'm blocking the thought of releasing. Okay. Okay, yeah, take your time. Take your time. Okay. Don't let that turn into perfectionism, though. Don't let that turn into, you know, I feel like that kind of thinking, it can be healthy, but very often it comes with the scope creep type of thinking too, where it's like, oh, I'm not going to think about I'm never going to think about releasing this. So I'll totally take my time. Who cares when it comes out? And in that way, every time you have an idea to add a feature, you add another feature, and then you add another feature, and then you rework this one system, and then you rework that system, and then you add another feature like that, and then, oh, wouldn't that be cool if, and then suddenly it's 30 years later, and you've never released a game. So just tread lightly on that whole not caring about when you release your game. And then we'll do face, solidify faces, and something like that's pretty good. Okay, Alt H, and I just want to grab this. And you know what? Let's go A, zeroed out. Put it up here. Right there. Like that. I think that's the way to do it, yep. No, but I don't want to say coming 22, then the year is 2022, and I haven't even made any progress. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, of course, I'm thinking of releasing, but not thinking of a date. Yeah. You're in the early stages. That's fair. That's good. Okay. Have you released any games before? Asks Dio to Fuse. Can I put this like right here? Huh. Weird. Why does this not fit perfectly? Is this not? Oh, you know what? Let's see. Let's take this bit. Come on. Oh, maybe just lines. This? Yeah, there we go. Right there. Right there. Perfecto. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, I have before released a game on Google Play. Cool, I've been thinking about releasing a game on there soon. Never released or built anything yet. Dio, what are you waiting for? Now's your time. Why does this keep... Okay. So I think they will all have a very similar thing like this. Yeah, okay. And now I can just... There we go. Fill that in. I suppose I'll just do it for all of these. Fill. And fill. 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 Oh, fill. Okay. I'm just starting to understand programming. It's been cool to be able to get core mechanics going lately. Fuck yeah. When you get core mechanics going, like, just like even player control, when you first learn how to do that stuff, it's so satisfying. Okay, so I have all these separate faces. Great. Now, let's see. Separate, selection. And let's find it. Hey, why isn't it finding it? Oh. Okay. And what's this classified as? Okay, this one is bar tangier, ground or bottom door, or ground level door. And this will be bar tangier, ground level door, glass panel. Put it in here. Okay. Nice. Excuse me. Alright, this, separate, selection, bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Separate. Selection. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think that's done. And then all these kind of get scooched back a little bit. Just a wee bit right there. And they all get the glass panel material. Oh, okay, I guess only one of them does. Glass. 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 Ooh boy. Alright. Cube project. Can I do all of these? Can you Whoa. Huh. Okay. Does that work? Kind of works. I'll take it. Totally works. Ground level door. Bar tangier. Let's add a new empty, put it in here, call it bar tangier downstairs doors. Nice. Change this to, fuck it, whatever. Do you use C# or Playmaker? Use C#, but currently I am using some Playmaker actions for lerping because I haven't figured out figured it out yet in C#. To be honest, Steven, I probably found learning C# easy because I used Playmaker and Bolt for 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I think especially probably even like Bolt. Bolt seems to be the, like, you know, the C# training wheels. Playmaker is definitely good for a lot of the super, like, why am I blanking out right now? The high level programming stuff. Because it's all just the English things, and then you kind of get used to the variable types and all that. That can get you kind of familiar with a lot of the terminology. It's easier to jump into C#. But yeah, Bolt especially, I imagine. Tried Bolt for a while and learned some stuff, but coming back to some versus scripts, I was totally lost and switched to C#. The spaghetti is real. Bolt is just overcomplicated. Yeah, Bolt. Bolt. I'm not gonna. Okay, after work, I can't sit here and trash on Bolt. You know, I need to take off my sweater. Okay. Okay. Bartender. Let's see. Select hierarchy. Alt D. Rotate on Z. Wait, which way do I want to? Is that right? And then scooch it this way. Okay. That looks good. Oh, what the fuck is this though? Oh, I never added these panels. Should they not be panels? You know what? They're not even panels, bro. Would it be nice if they were? No. Let's give it a nice, just a base. So honestly, just can't be bothered with that. There we go. That's fine. They look great. Okay, and then it'll go on the rest. So these, select hierarchy, Alt D, goes right here. Right there. Oops. Right there. Okay. Even down to right there. Mm-hmm. All right. I like that with Bolt. You could just experiment. Yeah, Steven, you could make a 50-page PDF file on you trashing Bolt. I could probably do the same, to be honest. Yeah. There needs to be like a manifesto. But it's not very readable unless you invest a lot of time to organize it. That's the thing. It's just like, I'll just say it. I have to say it, right? Like I can't fucking bite my tongue on this shit. It's just, why would you ever learn Bolt? Why? When you could just learn C#. It is the exact same thing, made slower and messier. You fixing the doors from last night? I am. I just fixed them. So I'm done. I swear to God, I'm getting out of this place. Okay, cool. Let's go to, how's it going, Razubi? Thanks for calling me out. Let's take it somewhere else. We got this place. Where do we got? We got to get these ones done. Let's check out the Trello. It says just fucking learn C#. Yep, absolutely. Old cafe modeling, little shops modeling, hidden bar modeling. Old cafe modeling is pretty much... Okay, let's not... Okay, here we go. The only thing that's missing is this. This is the only part that's missing. And in fact, I think I'll even take this And what does the geometry look like? Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, I'll put something right here. Shift A, mesh, cylinder. Oops, one more time. Cylinder. We'll say it's 24 around. Add a bigger radius. Maybe it is like 40 around. 50? That's not bad. Okay. I guess at this point you may as well do 60. I usually don't put that much resolution in things, but this is a big boy. Okay, so now we can hit this, and it's actually Shift H, Tab, go to the top view, focus in on this, and I will KZC this bad boy from this way through here. Tab, or actually Tab, Alt Z, and that is perfect. It gave me just that little extra bit of geometry. So now I can take all of this, delete these faces, delete this face, oh, let's take this face, this, and this. There we go. And then I could take this and this. Oops. That. And now I can go back. Perfect. There we go. Alt H. I actually think C# is easier than Bolt. They're the same. They're the same. Still can't get my head around fucking quaternions. Yeah, quaternions are great. I'm not huge on visual scripting, but Bolt feels empty compared to anything else. So to be honest, just sucking up and learning coding is worth, or you could get Playmaker. A little bit of both is nice. Like the sweet spot is just like, man, supplementing Playmaker with C#, writing your own custom actions or any of that kind of, you know, what do you call it? Symbiosis, I guess. Quaternions are related to complex numbers. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this thing and scooch this in. Let's take a look at the reference on that. I think it's in here. Open file location. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's honestly not even that shape that I thought it was. You know what? I kind of like that. That's cool. What if I did this? What if I did Shift H, Tab, and we came over here, KZC, and cut right down the middle, and then 3 Alt Z, got all these boys, deleted all those faces. Alt Z, grab that, delete that, and close this up. Yeah. And then maybe even like Alt S Y, or no, X. I think that might be it. I think that might be my shit right there. That might be my shit. Let's see. It's thinner. Keep this on top. We need a boy in here. Who wants to come over here? Let's see. Stand in for me, buddy. Okay. That feels pretty good. All right. Let's say it goes all the way to the edge. Dun, 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 dun. Like one area where I do use Playmaker is where it handles all the complex shit like quaternions. With C# you can get a lot of learning sources too. Like I spent a whole day learning about physics in Playmaker and made a fucking grappling gun. Like, how sick is that? Yeah. Yep. You know, it's like, it's funny because there's so many tutorials out there. Like, for example, I'm making a bunch of templates for the ecosystem so people can just have all these like ready-made systems that they can plug and play. The one I'm doing right now is like the Minecraft inventory system. And let's get rid of this person really quick. Bada bing, bada boom. And so what I have to do is like, well, first of all, I opened up Minecraft, right? And I wrote down all the logic of it. I kind of just said, okay, this happens when you right click if you're holding a stack, or if you left click when you're holding a stack. What happens when you click on an empty slot versus a full slot when you're holding a stack, and you know, how does the remainder get handled, and this and that. I wrote all that stuff down just off of playing Minecraft. And then I went to YouTube to look up all these tutorials of how people have also replicated it in Unity, just to see the logic of how people might have done like parenting game objects and stuff like that, and how they use sprites and proxies for the item versus the UI version of the item. And there's plenty of tutorials out there. Like, if you took a step-by-step tutorial that like the ones I watched, like I could have had a working inventory system today using C# if I just wanted to follow a tutorial top to bottom in C# to make that thing. But I have to translate it into Playmaker terms, and also there was a few things that I didn't like about the system that I wanted to tweak and everything. The way that this person was making the tutorial, that I wanted to make it so it's more flexible, because I'm trying to make a template for other people to use. But in that, to kind of to drive that point home, you know, there's no Playmaker tutorial out there for somebody to make a Minecraft style UI. Slowly, more people are making these things out there, but it would be nice to have a bigger user base. I mean, it's massive. It's probably the biggest visual scripting community out there, but still, it's like, it's just everybody uses C# because it's the one that's free and vanilla, and on a long enough timeline, you know, you could be fine working with it. Yeah, the bot's back. And see the code. Yeah, that's how I made the train system. I had no clue how I was coding, but it worked. So yeah. And that's the thing too, is that, like, you know, I think when I was doing Playmaker stuff, that was the first time I ever was like, Jesus, you hear that shit? Oh my God, these people revving their engines. You know, you want to be able to retain what you're learning and like understand what you're learning. And that could just be like a quantitative thing, like how much is there to retain. With Playmaker, there's literally fewer things that you have to remember. If you did the same tutorial in C# as opposed to Playmaker, and you took somebody who knew neither C# nor Playmaker, even Unity for that matter, there would be fewer steps to do it with Playmaker, just by default, just like out of the box. You know, there's fewer things that you have to do because Playmaker black boxes the shit out of all these other things that you have to learn how to do. Kind of like how Fuse was saying, the quaternion stuff. All that stuff is just black boxed. You know, it's hidden, it's tucked away, it's all doing it in the background. All you have is just this little part in English that says, do this, if this, then do that, you know? Finally started on the engine, decided on C++ for it. I don't think I'm going to be able to integrate Razlang into the engine. Razlang is yours? Razlang. I like that. Okay, so I gotta get back to this. Let's focus. So I got that in. Got this little window. You know what? This place does have a little arch, and I kind of like that more than what I have. Because what I currently have here, let me drop myself down in here. Let's give this a spin. So right now what I have is this little window, but this is based off of a place in like Mexico. This is not Morocco. What should be is like, this is like the side. There should just be an entrance right here. Right? I think there should just be an entrance right there. And then there should be like little tables in here. And back here is maybe where they make stuff or have their inventory or whatever. Let me see. Yeah. So how can I change this? First of all, I'm gonna hide everything else, then I'll come in here and I'll hide this. And I want this to be an arch. So I'm gonna go like that. Get rid of this, faces. Get these. Merge at last. At last. At last. At last. Okay. I watched a 20-episode playlist of Sebastian Legge on procedural terrain generation, and it worked. I almost went hippity hoppity. Your code is now my property, but I decided to code it myself. Okay, so that's the floor, and this does have an interesting shape to it. This, it goes up one. Fucking hell, how am I gonna do this? Oh, maybe. Oops. Just want this. Let's bring it back down, right there. Where's our boy at? Is this too... Ah, because that was a window, so you would need stairs. It's a little low. It's kind of cutting it close. It's kind of cutting it close. Maybe that's okay. You gotta love it when actual intelligent coders publicly release their source code on GitHub for some dumb shit reason. I feel guilty. I have too many projects going on. Razubi, dial it back. Do what Fuse is doing. Fuse finally decided to buckle down and focus on one main project, and is already making a Trello board and talking about like schedules and shit of like just having focus and determination to get to the end of one project and actually making a full thing. He's a good example to go by, Razubi. Like perhaps you've heard the phrase being spread thin. Don't follow my path, please. That's what they like to call reverse psychology, folks. I call it the don't fucking finish. Oh, right. The old path. The old Fuse. The old Fuse was about never finishing things. Okay, so I don't think... Shit. I'll make this an arch. Why not? Let's just do a single arch. You take this and this. Control B. Cap it like this. Maybe even like... yeah, something like that's fine. And then you could take these, bring them down, these, bring them down and scale in. That's kind of what's happening. Or this maybe. Nope, can't do that. Maybe just make it less apparent like this. The part that's fucked up is there is these weird... yeah, get rid of that face. Ah, that's a bummer though. Okay, maybe just make a normal one like that. Oh, no, you know what you do? You take like... Maybe it is just these two. Maybe that's enough. Something like that. Maybe that is enough. Okay, I can kind of dig that. It's like ever so slight, maybe. Yes, the new current one is making a survival game, and he is only making that one survival game. One thing I want so badly in survival works is proximity voice chat, because it brings back Pub 2017. Yeah, proximity voice chat. That's something I want to put in my shit too. Really want to put that in mine. Well, the issue is I want to make big things in a short amount of time. That, and also I'm trying to learn a bunch of new concepts, and I've only been coding for like 2 years, so it's still kind of new to me. I mean, 2 years. 2 years is a good time to kind of like to make and finish a thing. 2 years of learning. Like, how far am I in? I think I'm pretty much at 2 years now. I think I've been learning Playmaker for 2 years. Okay. Shit. Maybe put some windows in here. Oh, let's put some circle windows in here. So like mesh, cylinder, let's say 30, and radius is 1, rotate on X, right? Scooch it down, and maybe put one over here too. Take this, call this, what am I calling this one? Officially Old Cafe. Or what is it called in here? Does it have a name? Cafe Express, something Española, cervecería. So this isn't really even, this is more like a, I don't know, cervecería. It's kind of like a bar, right? Well, what am I calling it in here? Old Cafe. What? Oh. Morocco Old Cafe. And we're gonna add in a modifier, Boolean, and it's gonna be subtracting this. And then we are going to apply, and then we're gonna delete that. Beautiful. Okay. Amin, hello, hello. Rosubi says, use Vivox or Agora. Use them in an old FPS game I was making a while back. Amin says, what's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? Steven, my man's looking good. Thank you. Thank you. I want to start laying in some textures. I think enough of these places are modeled for me to feel good about start texturing the shit out of things. I just want to finish up this little bar over here. And I think that's when, let me see. What is that? I think this is, let me see, take this face, solidify face, and bring it up. How you doing, Amin? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good, by the way. Feeling good about today's work. There we go. Tony Hamilton, yo! Tony Hamilton, how's it going, man? How are you doing? I think this is what we're looking at. I think that's all good. Okay. You know what? It could have a little bit of, we can give it a little bit of panache. Let's give it a little bit of, let's jazz this thing up a little bit. Let's jazz up this foot-long dingle-dong. Wait, shit, where the fuck is this thing? Tab, Alt-H, there we go. Take this, and face, no, face, solidify faces. Bring it up, Yeah. Let's bring it up to like right here. And then we'll take this. Damn, no loop cut, huh? KZC. Let's just, if it's coming down the side right there, it's kind of like this. And then you could take this part and extrude it up like that. Yeah, I dig that. Maybe a little bit higher. Dope. Can I cut around here? Yes, please. Gonna grab those faces. All right, that looks good. Alt E along normals. Boom, that looks pretty good. Fuck yeah. I like the way this one's shaping up. We'll give this a little inset like that. Something like this. So you can kind of hide up here. Nice. And it'll have some signage. So we could put like a, let's see, mesh cube, do like this. Yeah, we'll make a pretty big one. Like this. Cool. Shift-D that shit. Put it over here. I've just spent tonight on Trello. Yeah, dude, that's how it fucking goes. When you have like a real project, when you're doing some real shit, like proper big brain monkey, like you spend a lot of time in the planning phases. You know, there's an old quote that everybody probably attributes. Well, who was it? It might have been George Washington. Some old white dude. Fucking guy. And there had to have been somebody else who said it before him in many other ways. But there is the old quote that is, give me 6 days to chop down a tree and I'll spend the first 5 days sharpening my axe. Which is just like, that is my shit right there. That's how you do it. Working that double. Yeah. I mean, I'm all over it. I'm still bruised from paintball. We ended up climbing and hiding in a tree. That sounds wild. What's up, Dusty Wee? How's it going? Dusty Wee gives a big hello. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Tony Hamilton says, I have a question for you, Steven. Absolutely. Let's hear it. Let us hear it. Let's do fill that. Grab this, and we'll split. That is a much easier way. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. And I think, you know what? Can I cut across? Let me do this. Let's just bring it out. Cut it like this. Like down here and right here. Get rid of that. And then push them back in. Like that. There we go. That's interesting now. Put some signage on that. All right. Cool. That is the old bar. I think this needs a little bit of panache as well. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Should I put it along the whole building? Like this? I guess I should just put it along the whole building at this point. Alt-E, along normals. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Dusty Wee says I'm alright. Good. Good to hear. I'm glad to know that you got your... Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't say it, but Dusty Wee mentioned to me that there's a demo in order. Coming soon. I won't say when, because maybe Dusty Wee doesn't want to say when. Let's see. I think me and my friends are gonna do a Lanye West party. Do you think Rifle Anim Set Pro is worth it? It's on sale for $25 and is compatible with Playmaker out of the box. I don't know. I'm I'm start to work on dim forests. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tony Hamilton. Actually, I don't use any other animation assets other than Mixamo, and it's like hard to even call Mixamo like assets. So I'm not the best person to ask for that kind of thing. And it really, I guess, depends on your project too, right? What it is it a tool, or is it, because you say AnimSet Pro, it sounds like it would be a package full of animations, or is it something else? I think that the engine is probably going to end up just as a renderer. Just as a renderer? Excuse me, sorry. Oh, you know what could be done in here too? Let's take these. Let's see. Take that, and then I can extrude like this. And then Alt-E, extrude along normals. Yes. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that worked on one, and then I can come over here and do it to both. Extrude. Oh, nope. I can only do it to one at a time, it looks like. Is that a good size? Yeah. Let's try one more time. Okay. And I just have to hand match that? That kind of sucks. Whatever. I got this. Oh, wait a second. What the fuck? Wait a minute. What is blocking this? Oh, there's an old wall here. That's funny. Okay. Okay. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. There we go. Is that about how much the other one was? Yeah. And then you Alt-E, and it's kind of like that. A little bit less. Okay. Those look about the same, right? Good. I think, yeah, a full package of rifle animations. They may need to use a blend tree. You know, sometimes you don't have too much of a choice. Sometimes the answer is a resounding yes when you literally can't find anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I personally have never had to buy any animation pack stuff, so I don't quite know what questions to be asking yourself, you know, what questions I would want to ask myself, because so far the only types of things that I've done, I've been more than happy with what Mixamo has. So I feel less than qualified for that. Oh, wait. Separate is what I want. Selection. Boom. There we go. I wish you could just reset the origin point. Can you do that? Like, if I just wanted to... How do you change... And I never see cursor to selected, and then I come here and I zero it out, and then I come back out here and I shift S and I hit 8. Oh, and it worked this time. Why did it work this time? Maybe sometimes it just doesn't work with funny shapes. Morocco Old Cafe, circle window, and toss some glass. I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye. All right, cube project. Okay. And honestly, just like scale it up a little bit for good measure. Then Alt D, put it over here, like right there. Okay, cool. I kind of feel like I'm missing an aspect, which is, I feel like that's a little too futuristic to just have circle windows that way. I feel like they would be, I may have made a goof here. Let's see, just delete this. I'm gonna remove this glass texture on here. Instead, selecting all this, face, solidify, and gonna have 0.1. Let's see, how much? No, less than that. Scale on Y, yeah. So something like that instead. Then you take both of these sides. You Shift H, tab out, Shift H, tab. Whew, here we go, come on. And could you just subdivide? No. Do KZC this shit though. Maybe like right in the center there. Boom. Okay. Do that again from the tippity tip top. Boom. And then maybe like a couple more times from here. No. Shit. Like this. And like that. Something like that. There we go. Okay. Squeeze it in here. Wait a second. Did I fuck this up? God damn it, Steven. What are you doing? Take these maybe? And then just Alt-E, extrude along. Okay. I think I'm winning, son. There we go. And then delete those faces. Dope. Think this is more in line with what I want. Remember how I said I enjoyed the tedium of bridging those edges in the last door with this kind of frame? I don't know how I feel about this right now. I hate when I'm zippy and then something I have to do makes me not so zippy. You know what I'm saying? Because this is, I'm gonna try to be as zippy as, oh, you know what? I'm wrong finger. I need to stop moving my hand across this whole keyboard. Yeah, let's be extra zippy here. Let's fucking zip it all up. Come on, super zippy. Here we go. Let's get zippy with it. Let's get super zippy. Sorry, I'm fuck. You know, sometimes you just have to shut your brain off and do this kind of shit. And I think, you know, my cognitive decline or like intense focus, they're probably one and the same, but was perfectly illustrated by like how much of a dumbass I sound like when you start talking to yourself. You ever just like ramble in the car? You're just like driving and then you're just like saying just outrageous shit, and if anybody was listening in on you, they'd either put you in jail, cancel you, or like just fucking, that's just like, let's just kill this guy. I feel like that's what kind of happened right now when I went on this little zippy zip spree. Sunny says, hey, how's it going? Can I see your progress so far? Yeah, you know what? I will. Because I remember one time you asked for that, and then I don't remember if I got to it, but I only, like, saw later. So, this is the sort of Le Petit Soko area of Morocco. Sorry, one second. Oh my god, my eye. I like scratched my eye in the middle of the night. Okay, so yeah, this is the little Le Petit Soko. That kind of is a double. What do you call it? A double positive or a redundancy. The little Le Petit Soko is the little market or something like that. But yeah, I have this whole area which is modeled after this place. So this is going to be the little cafe. I'm currently putting in these windows right now. Got the arch doorway, these circle windows. This thing, when it is done, is gonna fit in like that, and it'll have some glass in it, like that. And the other one will go over there too. You could step inside, and it's gonna be super tiny and cramped. And then all their supply for coffee and shit and where they make it will be back here. You can come outside. And you're just back on the street area. So this is kind of the limits of it. I don't know what you were here for last time, but this is also where a lot of my time got spent. These doors, they open and close. They're mostly going to be open all the time. They're basically going to be open all the time. So when you come to this cafe, people are going to be sitting out here. I still have to put guard railing and stuff and put seats and everything. And yeah, there's like a whole indoor, like little upstairs area. Go up and down these stairs to go over there, or you can hang out inside. But mostly I'm just working on this right now. And I think I'm really close to being done. I keep adding little finesse kind of stuff to it. But after I'm done with these windows and perhaps these doors, I'm gonna start laying in textures. Because these things are pretty good to go, and I really just want to see them come to life now, because yeah, like this shit's starting to look really good. I can't believe like this place is done. I'll put walls on here. I don't know if you saw last time, I finally put in some textures in here, but I got this like these sweet Arabic like patterns in the wood. You can kind of see them. It doesn't show so well in Blender's in this render mode. You can see it better like this, I guess. But then when I'm in this render mode, you can't see through windows. Overall, this shit just looks so much better in Unity. I'm gonna go in like this. Yeah, but this place is, you know, kind of got some baseline texture stuff, but I still need to come here and decorate everything. This soundtrack is going to make me fucking just put a bomb in my fridge. Okay. I dig that. I'm actually on board with some of that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Looking good. Thank you. One thing that sucks about being 14 and trying to make an engine is the needed for advanced algebra. Oh, what a problem to have. Razubi, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Hey, I just sent you to the link I'm talking about. Link to the tool I'm talking about. Is it on the general Discord? I try not to go to personal messages. Why don't you pop it into the general in here? And I'll check it out right now. I heard that coding doors to open was a pain. To open and close. It's not a pain. It's just deceptively sort of complex. It can be. It just depends. Like there are so many ways to open and close doors. It's like depending on what you're like. For my game, I need some really different solutions, because in my game you can open and close doors two different ways. You can open them normally, which is loud, or you can open them quietly, which is like slowly. And since there are different sound effects for opening a door quickly or slowly, Those are like hard-coded sound effects. You know, like there's only one sound effect of and there's one of. So I can't do a physics-based thing necessarily, because how would physics account for or predict the sound effect? Because then it could stop, and then suddenly you might have a door that stops, and then like to have that sound get cut off or start at a weird time is just really weird. And then on top of that, my doors need to be open and closed by NPCs. Like NPCs need to be able to close the door behind them and stuff like that. And when they do close the door behind them, I code for a behavior as to whether or not they're polite. So if somebody is behind them, if they're polite, then they'll keep the door open for them. And not sit there and hold it. They just won't close the door behind them. But if there is no NPC, then the door will just close behind them. And so, you know, like, suddenly it's not just as easy as opening and closing a door. And also, the way I used to open and close my doors is they only opened one way, like real doors, which is not the way to make a fucking video game door. In video games, like, you, more often than not, it would make people's lives easier to have doors that open both ways. And so I fucked up on my last permutation of doors because they only opened one way. So, this forest thing is so annoying. I just instantiated 15,000 trees in the same spot. Oh, did you put the thing in the general? No. Okay. Let me know when you put the thing in general, Tony. Okay, so do I add a door here, or do I just leave it wide open like that? I also have a feeling that the way this place closes is by dropping like sheets from here. Okay, we're gonna do a big brain thing right now. We're going to search Blender cloth sim, and then we're gonna search like bake geometry. How can I bake the cloth simulation? Okay, how to bake cloth simulations. Here we go. I guess I should find out how to do the cloth sim first. Easy cloth simulation in Blender. Okay. Is it just a modifier? No, that's a subdivision. And that's, okay, mesh. Okay. Subdividing it, sure. And then what? Physics? Come on. Come on, keep going. Cloth, okay, you added cloth. Quality steps, let's play back faster. Okay. Okay, set collision, sure. Is that it? And then what, you just press play or something? Bake. Okay. Okay. So if I got this, and then did this, Shift A. Or honestly, what if I did this? 3, Shift D, Z, split, separate, selection, boom, grab that. Is this the physics one? Yep. Cloth, quality steps, sure. Oh, you know what? It does need some extra. Whoa, look at it. It's already going. What the fuck? How did it already start? It's not like I'm running it. Hang on. I need to go out to animation maybe? There it is. Okay. Frank Reynolds. How's it going? What's up, Frank? How you doing? Sent to general. Okay. Don't forget to set it to collide with itself. Put a collision modifier on the surface it's going to land on. Oh, okay. Let me see. Modifier. Collision. And let me just subdivide the shit out of this bad boy for a second, though. Subdivide. Oof. That's not a good start. Let's do that and then subdivide this. Nope. What if I just keep doing this? Nope. It's not a good way to do it either. I guess this is why they want you to have proper topology with shit. You know what that means? We're just going to add a plane. Oops. Wait. There we go. Subdivide it. Subdivide. Let's do it. Yeah, that's good enough. And we'll add that physics back onto it. Cloth. Okay. It's going to go to the physics project. I think you need to remesh it so it's all quad. Yeah, that's why. I mean, it's only for. I'm only going to take a little bit. I'm probably going to bake a single frame and then pick apart some of this stuff. Well, you have the surface selected. I did add it, right? Wait, where is it? Is this sufficient? I guess I'm about to find out. There we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I will take this. How do I, where are the settings again? There they are. Let's see. Quality steps 10. Air viscosity, tension. Let's change that down to like 5. Bending 1. Let's see. Probably would also help to also add some more. Subdivide. Oh, you know what? Also, am I feel like I'm looking at a different poly count, right? Like, I think it's displaying something different from. Well, there is a remesh modifier, I believe. I know they have something like that in sculpting. Oh, if I would have kept using this other shape. How do I, because is it not giving me, oh no, okay, it actually is, let me see. Yeah, okay, that's accurate, never mind. Let's see if I like this. I believe it will fall down a little bit more than I'd like, but right about, let's just let it relax. I feel like even at the top of the sim, it was chill. Something like that. I think that's actually kind of chill. So now how do I bake this? Like, how do I apply? And now is it just like that forever? Yes, nice. Okay, UV editing, back to this. Cool, and then I'll bring this up a little bit. It is a bit harsh though, huh? You know what? I'll come back, because this is gonna take a lot of fine tuning of like, how much I want it to subdivide and how much I actually want it to cover. So I'll do this later. But I'm glad to know that cloth sim is nice and straightforward in Blender. That was pretty good. And thanks for the help, guys. Let's see. Okay. I think it's time to just move on to texturing. I think I'm just being chicken shit if I don't just hop to it. Let's see. Let's take this. And this, where is it at? Morocco Old Cafe, okay. Do want to clean up some of the scene. I'll hold off for a little bit. Bar Tangier. Cool. This, P, oops, keep transform. There we go. And you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit lazy about this. I think that I'll take one face, separate selection, tab out, and let's see. Oops. This is crazy. Okay, so there's the center of it. Take it, and then put this at 0, 0, 0. Shift S8. All right, and now I'll put it in this and give this one glass. So if they shoot any one of those little windows, it counts as the whole thing. I'm not gonna make a window for every single panel in there. That's kind of crazy. And that's honestly what I probably should have done with the other ones too. This. Control P, keep transform. There it is. Old cafe, window, glass. How you doing, Frank? How's it going? And Afixi 2000 too. How are you doing? How's it going? Sorry, I got really caught up in figuring this out right now. How are y'all doing today? Let's select hierarchy, Alt D, and pop it over here. Like that. Cool. So the question is, what do you texture first? Should I just keep texturing this place, the hotel, since I already started on it? What is this? Plastered dirt? Yeah, this would be nice. That cloth looked way too good. It was looking okay, right? Oh shit, did I check your link? Shit. Here we go, hold on. Rifle Anim Set Pro. List of animations. Okay, so it really is just the animations, right? Motion capture animation and a Playmaker controller. And a Playmaker controller, what does that mean? Oh. Huh. This pack has pistol functionality, but not animations. Get Pistol Anim Set Pro for animations. walking, running. The package includes mechanism, animation graph, and Playmaker controller graph for both TPP shooter and side-scrolling platform. To use a character controller, you must have Playmaker. If you don't have Playmaker, you can use the animations. An example, mechanism graph. Yeah, so it looks like maybe this is not even just an animation set, but if you have Playmaker, that it's also a character controller. So that's cool. That sounds like worth something. Definitely more than just animation, it sounds like. Frank Reynolds is doing some texturing. Right on. Are you doing... Okay, hold on. There was something... Oh, are you doing the Speakeasy or are you on the Village? I forget which one you were on last. Broken Bones, I'm back. How's it going? What's up, Broken Bones? I'm about to texture the holy shit out of this, out of Morocco. The living shit out of this place. You ever just texture the fuck out of something? Where do we start? Down here. Let's close this up. Let's go to our references. Good old spreadsheet. Oh shit, you know what I need to do? Hey Siri, remind me to update the notes section of the spreadsheets of Memories of a Spy.
Okay. Added to remind.
Thank you. I'm still in the Village. The Speakeasy is a wish list thing, I guess. Okay. Is the Speakeasy gonna be in the Village? Soul. Hotel Tangier. Here we go. Exterior building. Okay. So even the wall kind of has some of that wood stuff. Or I'm sorry, not the wall. The this thing. You know what could be nice? I have an idea. This is kind of a little special thing. I've never tried this before, I don't think. If I take these and let's go with normal, local. Okay, thank God. And what am I gonna do here? I want to, let's take a look at it. The thing I want to try to recreate right now is this little diamond grid pattern that you can see through. I guess it's along the edges. It's crazy that maybe there's glass in there, but I don't think so. That is so strange. It's like it just goes right in. Like, how do you account for when the weather changes and shit? Fuck it, dog. Let's just do it. And you go inset like that, I guess. And then you delete those faces. And then I think this can, more of this bridging nonsense. Back into bridging. Oops. Okay. Looking gooch, looking real gooch. Lol, I may add it to the Village, we'll see. For the Village, I've moved on to the laundromat. Nice. I've been playing that new Five Nights at Freddy game, and I'm stuck because the game won't stop crashing at specific point, and I don't know why. Ah, that's so fucking lame. That is so fucking lame. If you're playing, I don't know if it's on Steam, but sometimes Steam has that feature if you go to like manage, if you right click on the game and like manage something. There's an area for like local files or whatever, and you could like check for its stability or something. It runs through all the files of the install to make sure everything's fine. And sometimes, just one way or another, there's like a file that just kind of gets fucked up. And what it'll do is it'll clean that up for you. And it'll like kind of reinstall, not necessarily, but maybe that could fix it if it's on Steam. But I just did that recently for BioShock Infinite. And yeah, I was playing BioShock Infinite plenty since I've been home from Paris, and running just fine. Then one day I booted it up like a few days ago or like a week ago, and it just didn't work. And then I did that thing, and then it worked fine. So yeah, trying that now. Cool. Turns out Razlang may be compatible with the rest of the engine. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I've been playing Dishonored 2. Only because, or not only because, that's so stupid. I'm also playing because I'm genuinely interested, and I had a fun time playing the first one. But I'm making a commitment to beating it and really putting my best foot forward to like stay with it. Because I really want to watch an interview with Harvey Smith about it. And there's like other videos I want to watch about one of their famous level, like the Clockwork Tower or some shit, some room that's like all super like mechanical. Let's see, how's this look? Okay, I think this might work. Let me just make a face maps for this. So Dishonored 2's been fun. Been playing Dishonored 2, Far Cry 2. I'm trying to play all these, very systemic games to kind of get me hyped for January when I get back to programming. Let's call this the texture map holes stuff. Hey, Steven. Does it really matter what you call this face map? Oh, there's a limit. I guess it does. Assign. Oh no, I don't know. I'm finding Insurgency Sandstorm hella fun because I peek around the corner, rain them with bullets, and laugh in the process. So then what if I subdivide this? Nope. Shit. This one isn't so easy. It's not going to be as easy as I thought. Unless I just make a texture. Let's fire up Photoshop. So yeah, I've been playing those games. Oh, and then I just got Deathloop. Because it's fucking like 50% off right now on Steam. I just got Deathloop for like, or more than that. Did I get it for like $20 or $30? Some outrageous price. All right, let's try to get some of these. Get some holes. Let's get some holes. Gonna get rid of this. I love that you could just search Morocco in this and it actually has results. Fucking A. There's only 3 things, but that is great. That's so cool. Diamond. It's gonna give me, okay. Diamond wood. Damn. Diamond shape. Diamond pattern. Wood pattern. I got Bitburner and it's free and it's way better than I expected it to be. Well, which one is that again? I forget. Is that a painting thing? I kind of want something like this, but if it had holes in it. Or like this. I might just have to make my own. Sheesh. Bitburner. It's a hacking sim idle game where you automate the gameplay using JavaScript. You can make scripts for it outside of the game and then use them. That sounds fucking sick. Wait, what? Bitburner? Bitburner. Parentheses. JavaScript. Interesting. Very interesting. I like that. Have any of you played Quadrilateral Cowboy? I fucking love Quadrilateral Cowboy. I have 26 things to do on my Trello. Woo! The more the merrier. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take... I'm really surprised that they don't have like... Let's go to Unsplash for a second. Let's see if Unsplash has anything. Diamond wood pattern. Oops. Yeah. Pattern. Hell yeah. It's a jam right here. It's kind of like this. It's free on Steam and it's unique as fuck. Oh shit. Even better. Even better. I even have a section called Blender Shit and... Wait, Blender Shit where it's the stuff I gotta model. Yeah. I mean, dude. Look, what do you think this is? My spreadsheet right here. These are all my assets. Or at least like a lot of them for the world stuff. My sort of minimum entry point assets. Like, you need this kind of shit. People who just wing it, man. People who wing it on big projects fucking don't make it. They don't make it. It's like you're destined for failure when you don't have, like, organizational shit. And the funny thing is that even the smallest games are basically big projects. I think that's kind of something that doesn't get talked about much, is that even really small games are, all things considered, for most people, whatever kind of project you're doing, whether it's a fucking school science project, an essay you're writing for school, a pitch that you have to have for your job, if you're making a movie, if you're writing a book, if you're making a song, an album, whatever the fuck, all things considered, for a lot of games, even of the smallest size, they are considerably sized projects. Like, broadly, project as a anything goes category. I mean, you even look at Game Jam stuff and it's like those are some of the smallest ones, and it like people fucking crank on that shit for 48 hours straight and like are using pre-made assets. You know, they're cutting a lot, as many corners as they possibly can, and it still is like a ton of work. So yes, Trello, good job. Good idea. And what I'm realizing here is that I don't have any... Can I just search like diamond pattern? And then use... Does it have a mask I can use? Ooh, it kind of does. Almost. About this one. Maybe Unsplash one more time. Diamond pattern. Oh, come on. What I want is so simple. I mean, I guess, all right. Or you know what it is? It's honestly just a checker. Oh, that's what it is. It's just a fucking, God, I'm so dumb, guys. Checker pattern. or like wood grid pattern. Well, for me right now, it's Christmas Eve. Right on. Merry Christmas Eve. Honestly, it's a great idea for a game that gets people into programming. It's low-level JavaScript, but it's pretty awesome. That does sound really cool. Well, I better get to sleep now. All right, Fuse. Have a very good night. Stoked for you, and Merry Christmas. Frank says, and the download size is pretty fucking tiny. Cool. Merry Christmas, y'all. My prayers with y'all. Good night. Have a very good night, my man. Well, for me right now, it's Christmas Eve. Right. What is it? I mean, what's the date today? I can't believe it's the 23rd. It is going to be Christmas Eve for me soon, too. Hey, what games do you play on your chill days? You can play with your subs if you're in for it. Dude, Minecraft, I haven't played for a minute, but I've been jonesing to get back into it. Depending on how many people want to play, there's also Deep Rock Galactic. I fucking love Deep Rock. I've been getting back into that because of the new updates and shit. If any of y'all play Deep Rock, Rock and Stone, no dwarf left behind. Oops, my message went through twice. Oh, did it? Oh, yeah. Thanks for swinging by, Fuse, and a very, very Merry Christmas to you. Alright, I'm just going to get this diamond pattern from Google, because they for sure have it. It's like, I just wish I can say, oh, well, I definitely got it. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Just, it's never that easy, is it? Checker pattern. Here we go. Copy image. Oh yeah, I can code a server for Minecraft Java Edition. I see it. Happy Festivus. Or what is it? The OC thing? I never watched the OC. But I recently sort of... I think I'd heard about it before, but Chrismica or something? I think that was like the thing on the show. Chrismica? Let's go to wood and what do I want? Let's do this aged wood dark. And then scale it up. Take this, create clipping mask, and go like this. Convert to smart object, rasterize layer, create clipping mask. There we go. And then you take I guess you take this and like scale it down like that, maybe. I guess I have to there we go. Merge layers. Today is Festivus, Seinfeld. Yeah, I remember Seinfeld's Festivus. But in the OC there was Chrismica. Which I just recently saw in a this guy does like video essays on pop culture. Maybe this needs to be a little tiny bit bigger. I think that should do it. And then duplicate this way. Oops. Bring it down. Right there. Perfect. And merge layers. Turn that back on. Create clipping mask. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. What's Deep Rock? What is it about? So Deep Rock, it's Deep Rock Galactic, and it's a 4-person co-op. You all play as like these dwarves in space, but it's actually not. It's it's in space, but actually the entire game takes place in planets because you drill into planets. But the narrative context is that you're dwarves in space. But yeah, all the levels, they take place inside of these mines, these caves that you drill into in this giant ship. And then once you're there, you're sent on one of like a handful of mission types. And some of them are some of the most unique, fucking cool mission types with like really fun mechanics that I've ever seen, like just hands down. And yeah, a lot of them are the other ones, though. There's like a few pretty unique ones, and then the other ones are pretty standard. Like in the abstract of it all, they're still very like hunt and gather type of missions where you go get a thing and then get out. And it's kind of like largely the abstract. But like the mechanics that get into place to do these things are really fun. Like one of them, you're extracting liquid morkite. So it's like you're going into this place and you're setting up a giant drill pump on all of these like wells, I guess. And then once you get the thing running, all your pipes, they kind of break at random points, and you have to go and you have to fix them and stuff. But while all this is going on, you're being attacked by a bunch of like bugs. So the main enemies are just a bunch of crazy bugs. And there's all different types of biomes. So there's like, a frozen one, like a magma one, like a poisony, like foresty kind of one, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah. And then there's 4 classes. So there's the scout, very fast, has a hook shot, but does very little damage. Then there is the driller. The driller is... Oh, by the way, all the worlds are procedurally generated. So the driller has a drill and can drill through things and literally just go anywhere in the entire map with the drill. And when I say anywhere, I just mean wherever they could drill through, which basically everything is you could drill through, except for you can't drill through like a machine or something. If there's like a spaceship in your way, you can't just drill through it. But like the actual world itself, the environment, you could totally drill through everything. And then like you could use like a flamethrower or like a cryo cannon thing as their secondary. And then gunner. And then so gunners just has big ass heavy duty machine stuff, is slow, but also can throw up shields. I play a lot of gunner. I like throwing down shields for people. And then the last one is Inji. And man, Inji was probably like my first like favorite. I think Inji was the first one like that I like promoted, like that I leveled up all the way and maxed out all the stats and weapon types. And Inji is like you could place you have a platform gun, so this gun like shoots out these sort of like it shoots out some kind of matter. It's kind of like rock. It's almost like if you can imagine like if you had clay and you just threw slabs of clay at the wall and like it builds up a little platform, and so you could shoot little rock platforms around the world so your friends and you can kind of jump on to traverse the environment. And then the secondary thing that the engineer has is turrets. So you can put down 2 turrets, keep them loaded, and they just, they're sentries. They're sentry turrets. And, everybody has their, like, kind of, their, like, pistol or shotgun or whatever the hell, their secondary thing. Grenades, all sorts of other cool little items to distract the bugs. All the bugs, kind of like in Left 4 Dead, they have, like, a lot of the way they work is to kind of pull you apart from each other or sort of like paralyze you to kind of like to make it to almost like force cooperation between you guys, and also just the way the levels are built and the mission types are planned. You often find yourself if there isn't one of every class, you often find yourself going, oh, I wish that, and then insert missing class here was here. So if there wasn't a driller, everybody wishes there was a driller. Like, oh, we could really use a driller. And if there wasn't a scout, it's like, shit, we could really use a scout right now. And you find yourself saying that all the time. You can get by. You could totally, like some of the most fun I've had was like doing like all one class. Everybody shows up as one class. I fucking love Deep Rock. I sank hella hours into that game. It's fun, and just the community it has, like the kind of vibes that it puts out. It's like all this co-op shit. It's like you hit V to make your guy like chant, and it's like, you know, there's a lot of camaraderie in it. You talking about TF2? No, it's close to that though. It's like TF2 and Left 4 Dead and Minecraft all kind of fucking just merged into one little awesome game. And it's not little. There's a lot going on in that game. It's really, really crazy. It's from the same publisher, not studio, publisher as Valheim. It's that Swedish company. I forget what they're called. But yeah, they put those two out. It's like one of my top favorite games of all time now, like so easily at this point. It's amazing. I love it so much. I have to try this out. It sounds too fun. Totally. I mean, you let me know, and I'll be there. I'll be there. We should set up a play tonight. I'm down. I mean, me and my friends finally first played for the first time in a while last night. So I was talking about playing this weekend, and if not tonight, then this weekend. But you gotta level up. I'm in the middle of helping one of my friends level up right now because he hasn't played in a long time. Basically, since we started playing, he fell off at one point, you know, just life stuff. And when you promote a character when you've played to a certain class, you I swear to God, I'm gonna get back to my work right now, but I'm just gonna say this last thing is that you promote your characters to different classes, and once you're a high enough level, once you've sort of like proved yourself, you can play what they call as a deep dive. And a deep dive is a mission mode in which you can only play with other people who have also been promoted to do deep dives. And it's like this extra hard mode where it combines mission types, and you have to do like multiple mission types at once, and it makes like enemies stronger or harder and just more of them, and it just fucking cranks it up. And what's cool about it too is it puts multiple missions together at the same time, and it makes you play like 3 rounds of it. So it's like it becomes this commitment where you're for sure going to be playing for like 3 hours. To like complete a deep dive, you're going to be playing anywhere between like 2.5 to 3 hours. Unless you're crazy good. I don't know, maybe people play it for less, but I think in general what I've seen is people play for a pretty long, it's a few hours if you're doing a deep dive. And I love that shit when you just feel like you're in for the long haul and you feel like everything's at stake, and then if you fuck up, like just all of it was for nothing, that gets me really excited. I scream playing this game, and you get into the role playing of it. Okay, I've gushed enough. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do too is I'm not going to use this wood. I'm going to use... Where's that wenge at? Where is... Yeah, here we go. Get rid of this. And scale this up. And enable clipping mask. Okay, let's try that. Wood, PNG. We'll call this black wenge wood _ diamond pattern, and then we'll have it in here. New black wenge wood diamond pattern, and gonna image texture, open. Would this assign, and then alpha, same deal, image texture, this one, and clip. Oh shit. Okay, no, that's fine. Why did it? Okay. You know what I should do then? It's like I'll add both of these. Let's just do the black wenge wood. Select everything, assign it to that. Take that first one, assign it to this. UV unwrap it, Q project. oops, assign. There we go. And then I'll rotate it like this. Scale, scale on Y to make it more diamondy. Or actually, no. Is that right? Maybe that is right. Should I have done it in the opposite direction though? Some of my textures don't really line up, do they? Damn. Kinda like that. Shit, my textures aren't tiling that well. Oh, look at that. That's why. These are supposed to be opposites of each other. So maybe if I just go like this. And PNG. There we go. Yes. I'm gonna have to switch up the language the engine built on, thinking about C#. Oh man. Total overhaul. Here we go. Okay, updating these textures. It's still not the best. Let's see, cube project. Oh, look, it's doing it on the other side too. So that means, yep, I need to make this. Okay, here we go. Now for sure this will be the last one. This better be it. Opposite, yes. Opposite, yes. Cool. PNG. Yes. Let's go. Okay. Now that's how you do it. Like this. Nice. There we go. And then like that. Yes. Excuse me. Nice. Cube project, assign to this. Beautiful. Very interesting. Okay. This shit's a lot of work, guys. Some of these windows, I realize they also are not some of these. These actually need doors and window frames and stuff. What else can be done here, texture-wise? I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Those cars are fucking sexy. Yeah, those are pretty rad. Damn, I haven't even thought about putting those in. I've totally forgot that would be that would be rad to put these in there. I've been coming closer to cracking the code of how to put cars in this game correctly. I'm feeling a little bit more confident with a cool new way to put car chases into this game. Car chases and general car stuff, like how it can all work together and not feel like very forced. And it's something I've never seen done before, so it's like that makes me feel especially like I'm on the right track. we'll see. I don't know. I still haven't. There's still some things that bother me about it, but I think I'm getting a little bit closer to figuring out how cars can be here. I'm gonna have to settle for a 2D engine. Man. I do, okay, so here's what I enjoy hearing is that you are making these like cutbacks. You are sort of like scoping down. I think that's a good attitude to have with it. It's like you're figuring out what you can make work for yourself. Razubi. So you know what it might be too is like I'm gonna close some of this. I'll close this, and I guess I'll keep some of this open, but yeah, I think a big part of what feels a little empty about this is that these windows could also use some like frames. So what I'm gonna do is come in here and inset like that. And then do that. Ooh, interesting. Let's see if this is fixable. Okay, it is. It's a little busted. I don't know how that happened. But that looks okay. Nice. And I'll come over here. Call this one lobby window 1. Assign it. And actually, let's put a material on it now and see which one works. Let's try the black Wedgwood maybe. Oops. Assign. Cube project. Okay. Yeah. Okay. However, wood is one thing. Wood could be nice, but it can also be nice to have multiple shades of that kind of plastery stuff. So like excuse me. I'm curious to try this one. Concrete stucco 0254. Concrete stucco. Let's see how this plays. Concrete stucco 0245. Okay. Select, assign. Is that good? The contrast kind of goes away. I kind of miss some of that contrast. But I don't really know what else to add to these buildings. Maybe I should add some plants to this. It just looks, it's a little too like aggressive when you have these like I feel like it's wearing eyeliner. I feel like it's a goth kid. So I think the window looks better when it has this texture on it. Yeah. I mean, shit, dude, I feel like maybe even... Is that better? That's kind of better, huh? If it has this texture. I think I like... Oh, that could be interesting, is like if the building had that and then some parts have this other type. This is kind of a hard one. If I do have this, then I would want to select that and maybe do this, do the inverse of it. No, it's kind of boring. That's not any better. Shit. Did you know if you type in command in the nav bar inside of File Explorer, it auto pulls up command in the directory? In the nav bar of Explorer? Huh. No, I didn't know that. So I want to say that it's also probably to do with the fact that these windows aren't ornate enough, right? Because like this was a step in the right direction, adding in this bevel in the center. But I think I'm missing out on some opportunities for stuff like this. These have very sharp edges, by the way, and I'm not so sure I'm excited about that. Let's see. There's this concrete stucco. Yeah, I do think that looks better. I think that looks pretty cool. You know, guys, I actually think I do need to step away and just and think, because this is one of those points where it's more about like me flipping through a bunch of reference shit and kind of feeling it out. So I might hop on for a stream later, but if not, again, just Discord stuff. I'll pop in the Discord, share what I'm working on a little later. Yeah, I definitely got to get more texture shit done tonight. This is a lot of work. It's a lot of fucking work. All right, thanks for everybody who swung by. Let's see who's in the chat. Razubi was here. Is here, maybe. Frank, Razubi, Tony, are you guys still here? Fuse left, I think. Broken Bones, you still here? Affixie 2000, Sunny, Dusty Wee swung by for a second. Amin, Dio was here for a bit, and Janjiro stopped by at the very top of the stream. Ooh, we're getting a cramp. The building looks amazing. Thank you. It's shaping up. It's still it needs a lot of little things, you know. It needs a lot of I think as soon as I start putting some detail into this thing, I'll feel a little bit better. Thank you. Rizubi says, all right, night, Steven. Have a very good night. Thank you for swinging by, Rizubi. Tony Hamilton gives me a couple of these. Throw some guns at me. Throw some guns right back. Oh, now I just want to stretch. Oh, fuck. It's been a long day. It's already, what time? Yeah, it's already going to be 7. That's insane. Okay, thanks everybody who swung by. Have a very good night. Take care of yourselves. Drink lots of water. Chill on the sugar, booze, and dope. Don't do too much of that, especially before bed. It'll fuck with your sleep cycles. Get 8 hours of sleep. 6 if you really are pushing it. Get at least 6 hours of sleep. Exercise. So break a sweat if you can. That's the best. You should at least do some jumping jacks or walk around in your room. Just don't sit in your chair all day, and you'll thank yourself later. And spend time with the people you love. Give your friends and family a ring-a-ding-ding. Call them up. Say hello. It's raining for me, so I don't know what the weather looks like on your end, but you know, be with people. Just maybe stay out of the rain. It's the holidays. We can do what we want. You could do whatever you want, because this is the internet, America. America on the internet. The land of the do anything you want. It's the Wild West out here. Happy holidays, everybody. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve for anybody who cares or gives a shit about that. So I hope you're having a good one. But yeah, thanks for swinging by, guys. Dio, Tony Hamilton, Rizubi, Frank. I will talk to you guys later. All right, peace.